Greetings, everybody. Grocklesnook's drunk already. How are you guys? Sorry I'm a little bit late. Yeah, it's still manic for me. Hooray. Alright. He's seriously... Oh. Just... There we go. There we are. He's back in the room. How is everybody? Yes, it is another Wednesday evening. It is 6:30. Well, it's 6:40 really, to be honest. UK time. And we are back. I am back. I am back, Martha. Good to see you. Yes. Good to see you, nice. This is Edra Tales Twitch channel. I've also got an Edra Tales YouTube channel. And I've got an Edra Tales Facebook group and Facebook page. So if you want to head over there, if you've not done so already, and you can check that out, you can join those. And if you'd like to, you can follow the channel. If you do want to comment on the live streams, you do need to follow the channel that you want to comment on. Hello, Jam. Kembelisms. I quite like that. A Kembelism. I don't remember anything from last time round. Hello, Jam. That makes two of us. No, I do remember. Because I've written the Devilish Dilemmas to kill a thief. I kind of know. So I don't know where we're at because I sort of know the whole story, if you see what I mean. Hello, Lirin. Good midnight to you, sir. Hopefully you had a nice sleep. Yes, that is true. We are going to be doing Devilish Dilemmas. Devilish Dilemmas to kill a thief. It's playtesting. This is a sample, free sample that I've been giving away. And we are playtesting it. You guys very kindly agreed that you'd like to playtest it. Here a little bit of the sample. So I've written 30 entries. I have written 30 entries. And have I written down... Oh. Have I not written down where we're at? Oh. Hello, Jonathan. I know. No worries, Jonathan. It is, honestly, we both were very, very manic. I kind of had to hang out. Not had to, but, you know, with the Cheatwell and Outset Media guys, Outset Group. So it was kind of, yeah, it was just hectic. We didn't stop all day, basically. And then it was basically, you know, go and have some dinner and then just hang out together. And we were pitching other games to them as well, so that was quite cool. So there we are. So for those of you that don't know, but you all do know, yes, I have a card game out with Kedrick Winks called The Crooked Crown. And we demoed it. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, I don't like that, do you? When you put the box on the wrong way around. That's better. The Crooked Crown, it was launched at the UK Games Expo at the weekend. And I went on holiday the week before. I went to Devon. And then I went straight up from Devon to Birmingham to the UK Games Expo. So, I'm in shock. My half-dwarf got the most expensive riding animal in D&D. A warhorse. Fantastic. Fantastic, Martha. You can't get better than a warhorse. As my old nan used to say. She'd say, darling, you can't get better than a warhorse. She used to say that. Yeah, 400 gold, exactly. And you got it for free. Wow, that was a bargain. You must be over the moon. So, yeah, so I launched Kedrick and I launched the game. Kedrick also had another of his own sort of games that he's just designed on his own. Shadow Ninjas was launching for him specifically. So he was more demoing that one. And another one of his card games, which was Cadaver. So I was pretty much demoing this all the time. And yeah, just non-stop. Did you swing by and get a copy though, Jonathan? Because I was looking out for you. I thought you were going to come by the stand. What's going on, man? What's going on? I don't want your excuses though. I don't want your excuses. Maybe you popped over when I was getting a cup of tea or something. So, it does look like I've not recorded the path. That would be very foolish of me. Oh, I've put entry 18, just about to do event 21. There we go. I was in another country and sick, so couldn't come over. Yes, no, I appreciate that, Martha. I know exactly where you are. Yeah, and sorry to hear that you're poorly. Hopefully you're feeling better. So yeah, so that's really cool. So very proud. We had 72 of these in stock on the stall, and we sold 60 of them. And then Kedrick and I got 6 each because that's in our contract. So there you go. So it worked out fine. And so yeah, the whole stand did really well. Cheatwell Games and Outsets, they published the game, and they had a range of games, and they did really well with most of them. Did Sir Ian buy one? That is amazing. Not that you not buying one is amazing. Jonathan bought one. Do you think I got away with that? Did he buy one? Did he? Did he come over? Oh, no, wasn't there. I can't believe it. I came by several times. It was either in the morning before the expo opened or after it had closed. Oh, okay. Other than my book signing and my workshop. Oh, you did a workshop. Oh, that's good. An occasional good loo break. Have you had some bad ones? We've all had some bad loo breaks. You didn't leave your stand, so you were busy as well. Wow. Oh my God. I can't believe I missed him. Oh my God, that's sod's law. Toasting malt soda to the to the continuing journey. Oh, thank you, Lee Rain. That's very kind of you. He did. He showed me. That should have been food. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, food loo break. Oh, I've lost the comments. Where are the comments? No. Oh no. What's going on? I've lost the live stream. What's going on? Don't touch the phone. I've lost the comments. Where are the comments? Show chat. There we go. Oh my God. So he bought one. Yes. Honestly, how amazing is that? That's amazing. So to think that as a kid that struggled, reading and struggled with my spelling, Ian Livingston, I won't try not to get... Hello, Sally. Listen to this. This is amazing news. Jonathan has just said that Sir Ian Livingston bought a copy of The Crooked Crown. I wasn't on the stand at the time, so I'm not sure anyone else knew who he was. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I wish I'd been there. However, to think, as a kid, I didn't really do reading. I didn't, I kind of did, but then it wasn't until Fighting Fantasy and a few other fantasy books that really grabbed my attention. I started reading properly. The legend that is Sir Ian, Gandalf, thou shalt not pass. Sir Ian. That he would actually end up buying a game. This is really surreal. Buying a game that I co-developed and designed with Kedrick. That's madness. That is madness, I say. Did he play it then? Do you know any more about it? Oh, that's fantastic. That's really made my day. Thank you for telling me that, Jonathan. However, did you buy a copy, Jonathan? Did you? You don't have to, but, Oh, you don't know if he demoed it or not. Well, he might have done, or he might have had someone just explain it to him. Or he might have just gone, you know what? I'm just going to support him and buy it. Oh, what a legend. The stand was shut every time I came over. Don't give me that excuse, Jonathan. No, that's fine. I understand. Yeah, you're on your own on your stand, so it's tricky for you, isn't it? Oh, my God, that's worth getting drunk. We're going to crack open a Thatcher's Gold for that bad boy. Right then. Not Sir Ian's a bad boy. I meant for just the news being a bad boy. I better shut up before I put myself foot in it. 4.8%. Here we go. That is a massive celebration. Comes in pints. This one doesn't. I think these are 500 millilitres now. You see, look, not a pint. Anywho, cheers. Yes. They better not be jam. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to catch up, have we, Jonathan? How did yours go then? I'm assuming you sold really well. I'm assuming you did. You had lots of hardbacks. Yeah. So, if you do want to buy a copy of The Crooked Crown, it is available in the UK. At the moment, I'm not sure when it's going to go on Amazon, but at the moment, it is actually on Cheatwell. It's on cheatwell.com. That's CHEATWELL.com. So there you go. Everyone wanted Alice and Dracula. There you go. The paperback of sold well. Excellent. Well, if you know about the fighting fantasy, and it's just really interesting to read up on the history, and then everyone about Alice and Dracula, popular IPs, if you like, popular characters. Sold far better than the paper. Wow, the hardback. Maybe because that kind of audience, is that more anime? I really don't know about that, but I didn't have copies of Alice and Dracula. Oh, you didn't have copies. Oh, I see. Oh, how frustrating for you then, because they've done so well anyway. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Hello, Alex. How are you? Long time no see. You've sold out. Yeah, that is frustrating. So, I guess the hardback of Ronin, that people, they like that maybe special edition. So just to let you know, Alex, yeah, my game that I designed with Kedrick, or Kedrick designed it with me. Kedrick was the lead designer. Let's give him the most of the credit for this game, but you know, I helped. I made him tea. I did a little bit more than that, but anyway. Oh, did I get censored? Oh, I don't think so, Martha. Normally I can read everything. So yeah, it's a game. Card game has just come out. The Crooked Crown. We went to the UK Games Expo, and I've just found out that Sir Ian, shut up and take my money. Yeah, absolutely. Just found out Sir Ian Livingston bought a copy. I wasn't on the stand. I was there demoing relentlessly, game after game after game for 3 days. And the moment I went off, it must have been then when I went to pitch another game to another company, because they were interested in a little party game that I've got. I bet it was then. That's pretty much the only time I left the stand. Actually, I left it twice, one on Sunday morning and one on Friday, to pitch games to other companies. There you go. So yeah, you can, if you go to Cheatwell, cheatwell.com, that's, you know, cheat as in cheating and well as in water, cheatwell.com, that's definitely, I know where they're selling it. It's £15, which I think is very, very, you missed meeting him. Well, I already have met him. He kind of knows me. I think he knows me as being that idiot friend of Jonathan's. I think that's that's how he knows me. So I have met him before, but it would have been so nice. It would have been a privilege just to, because he's so into games, isn't he? To show him and demoing, and maybe if you wanted a game and sit in with him and play a game with Sir Ian, that would have been amazing. He definitely knows you. That's why I bought your game. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm tearing up. So yeah, so look, we've got some lovely artwork. So I'll show you the cards. That's the spy card. That's the ambush card. Everybody likes playing that. This one is the steel card. That's the steel card. Then we've got the tasty pie card with the rancid worms. And then we do have that every goblin wants is the Crooked Crown. That's the Crooked Crown card. There's only one of those. And the winner is the person that has it at the end of the game in their hand. And it does start out in someone's hand at the beginning. So you can use all the various other cards to kind of get the crown, or to reduce people's hand size, to increase your own hand size, and to steal. And it's a lot of fun. Pretty much, I would say everybody that played it, and you know I'm biased, but it was true. Everybody that played it had a good time. Not everybody bought a copy after they had a demo, but they really did enjoy themselves. But, you know, a lot of people, we sold 60, so that's not bad. Wile E. Coyote style cartoon bomb to, yeah, exactly. That was exactly the brief. That was exactly the brief. We said, right, we want to ambush. How do we ambush? Right, can we just have one of those cartoon bombs? And then the artist Alberto added, you know, the sort of goblin going, ah. So that was really cool. Oh, and we do have another. Yeah, we've got another card, which is probably my favourite. This is the Joker card that mimics all the other cards except the Crooked Crown. So this goblin is in fancy dress. Look at him as a dragon. The fact that he looks like he's about 60 years old just makes it even funnier. Some people say I modelled for it, but shh, that's just a lie. Right, so there we are. That's enough advertisement. And you get little standees, you get little goblins as well. You got the wizard, the knight. We've got the chef. We've also got the rogue, the noble, and the jester. And I had a jester's hat when I was demoing it. And also the Crooked Crown. So there we go. I'll put all that away. If you are interested, I am going to put more. I'm going to put more posts up about it. I've literally just started to recover from UK Games, as you can imagine. Jonathan knows full well that it's a full-on show. It's crazy. Looks like the boss in the Death Trap Dungeon PC game, does it? Brilliant, brilliant. Cool, so there we are. So, we are back for part 2 of Devilish Dilemmas. I can't believe Ian bought one. To Kill a Thief. That's amazing. Am I allowed to tweet that out? Am I allowed to be social about that? Or should I just keep that a bit quiet? Probably keep it a bit quiet. Although we just said it, but... reminds me of the costume system for kobolds. Okay, mini RPG that lets your kobold be a knight or a wizard or a priest. Depending on what suits he puts on. Like Mr. Ben. Just order the game. Thank you so much, Alex. You will hopefully you'll have a blast with it. It's a lot of fun. It plays up to 6 players as well. So if you've got a big gaming group, then it should help out, because sometimes, you know, they only go up to 4 or 5 players. Sad I don't have the money this month. Spent my credit money on wax seal stamp for an archer. Oh, that sounds fantastic though, Martha. You got 3 kids. Oh, well, yeah. We've put 8+ on the box. However, if you're a gaming family, and we had a lot of those, as you can imagine, demoing the game, the youngest we had, and I asked the family, he was 5, and he won the game. It was incredible. And his sister was about 7, and I can't remember if there was 3 of them. Certainly there was a dad and a mum. There might have been an older one who was 11. So yeah, so that's perfect. So it's, yeah, caters up to 6 people. And it is a 3 to 6 player game. So obviously once you teach them it, they should be able to just play it on their own, which is great. So there we are. Youngest is 10. Oh, that's great. Yeah, they'll pick it up, no problem. Yeah, it's really easy to pick up. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll do just a clean as in no waffle like I normally do. Just a how to play video. I'll do that and I'll put that up on my website. And might even try and get it up on the Cheatwell website as well. Cool. Anyway, let's move on from that, because I am really, really excited about that. So, yeah, what the hell are we doing tonight then? What's going on? What's going on? We are going to be adventuring again. We are playing a thief. And we are going to be, well, doing stuff. No, the premise of the game book is, this is a game book that I am writing. I'm hopefully going to get it kick-started in October. And obviously I'm going to be calling Jonathan for a lot of advice, a lot of help. He doesn't know this yet. And I've got a little sample. What I'm going to do is, now that the UK Games Expo is over, I was just trying to get to there because I've had so many projects on that I've just had to go, right, what's the next deadline? Now I've got a bit more time. I will put this sample up on my website. So if you did want to play test it again and look at it again, I'm more than happy for you to do that. I have There are a few typos in there because, as I say, I've been manic and I just needed to get it done for a certain date. And then, what else was I going to say? Yes, so this is the game book that I'm writing, and I'm now going to turn my attention back to this. However, I have started designing a few more card games. Just can't resist. Can't resist. So we are on entry 18. I can't remember exactly what happened last time. I don't know if anybody else can. But the premise of the game is you are a thief. And you are an apprentice thief. You're a blackguard. And is that no, you're not. You're not a blackguard. You are. What do you start off as? Yeah, a Braggart. Sorry, you're a Braggart, and you are. There are 5 ranks to go up. So during the game, you level up, and you have just been out on the town or in the tavern, in the. I can't remember what the tavern it is. Anyway, you wake up and you've got a banging headache, and you realise you've got only 1 gold left. You've been sold a fake map. You've been drinking, you've been gambling, you've only got 1 gold left, and you realise you've fallen for the oldest trick, and you're ashamed because you're a thief, but you've fallen for the fake map trick. As in, look, do you want to buy a treasure map? There's loads of treasure. All you have to do is go there. There's loads of treasure. It's a known treasure. So you're just thinking, well, I know it's fake. I know if I go on the quest, it's a fool's errand. However, you've only got 1 gold cogglet, so you think, I need the money. So off you go. However, you hear, just as you're leaving the city, someone cry, there's been a murder. So, Ken, calm down, you're going to burn yourself out, don't stress. Good advice, Martha, thank you. And so, the dilemma is, do you go and investigate the murder, or do you go off to seek your fortune and try and claim the crown of chaos for yourself? So, it says here, entry 18, just about to do event 21. Oh, okay. So, there was a death, there's a death there was a thief that was found dead. And have we got notes? Oh, I didn't write any notes. Oh no, we haven't written any notes. I don't know if anybody can. We have a thief. Yes, we've got a thief killer to catch. Absolutely, Lirin. Now, within the game, I've got 2 random things that can happen to you. When you sleep, then you have to roll a dice to then determine what happens in your sleep. So there's events that happen in your sleep. Plus, there's events that happen during the day. And we have just rolled for event 21. That was it, yes. And there's some sapwings attack. A swarm of sapwings swoop from the sky and attack you. There is no time to take flight, because sometimes you can exit and you have to take damage, but you can run away. But this time you can't. You have to fight each one separately. So, let's do this. Grocklesnook has fallen asleep. He's so unimpressed. So unimpressed with my writing and my board game, my card game. He's just, it's like, yeah, whatever. So we are rolling a D12. I'm using a D12 system. And so the majority of them you'll be rolling 1 D12, but sometimes you need to roll 2 D12. Grocklesnook went some scale drinks. Yeah, exactly. Are you alright, mate? Yeah? I think he's just saying get on with it, isn't he? So we're going to roll a D12 if I work out what a D12 is. Oh, it's that one there. So let's do it. We've got to fight some sapwings. The first one, and like all good fighting fantasy, and where's my pencil? It's all the way over there. Right. Have I got a pencil closer? No. There we go. We got it. And afraid of no pencil. Okay, like all good fighting fantasy, we have the encounter, the combat encounters. So, let's write down, we've got the Sapwing, Sapwing 1 and Sapwing 2. Okay, so we've got the first one's got a Vigour of 3. Sorry, yeah, Vigour of 3 and Fettle of 3. And then the second one has got Vigour of 2 and Fettle of 4. Oh, there's 3, god damn it. There's 3. So then we've also got Sapwing. Yeah, we've got a 3 and a 3, a 2 and a 4, and a 3 and a 4. This could be a tough battle. Although, saying that, we are on Vigour 8, so we're miles above them. We've got Fettle 9. And we've also got a Goblin Sword, because we killed the Goblin, didn't we? Do you remember last time? +1 Vigour, so we've actually got 9. So, oh, they can only ever draw. Yeah, so already, yeah. So already we've won. Is that right? So we're on 9, they're on 3. They can. Oh no, it's a 12-sided. It's a 12-sided. I'm forgetting. Yes. So it is 12-sided. So combat. What we do is it 1 or 2 dice? I can't remember. Okay, you roll 1 for them, 1 for yourself. We also have a exploding dice situation. If we roll a 12, or they roll a 12, then you get to roll another attack dice. If you roll 2 12s, it's an instant death. So there is a chance you can actually just die instantly in this game. So Ian would be proud. Back in a bit. Okay, Sally, thank you. Yeah, some scale drakes. That'd be nice. Right, so here we go then. This is for us. We're on 9. So that is 9, 10, 11, 12. They are on 3. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, they drew. Okay, this is for us. Nothing happens if you draw. Oh my god, we're on 10. That was a 1. This is for them. Oh, they can't win though. That's a 5. Oh no, they could have done, couldn't they? Yeah, of course. So it's a 5. So they get. What do they get? Is it 1 point of damage or 2? 2 fettles. So first one's down to 1. We can do it. Okay, this is for us. We're on 9. That is a 4. So that's 13. This is for them. Oh, that is a 5, so that's 8. So they are dead. The first one's dead. Hurrah! Now this one I'm not sure they can win, because if they roll a 12, that's 14. Oh no, they can if we roll a 1. This is for us. I knew it was going to be that. Look at that. You cannot make that up. That is a 1. That's a 10 for us. This is for them. Oh, that was a 3. So they didn't win theirs. So they are down to 2. They've only got 2 left. We only need to wound them once more. That's for us. Right, so look, that's an exploding dice. So we have a 12 there. So we're actually on 9 plus 12 is 21. They can't win, surely, unless they get a 12. So this is another one. 21. Oh my god, look at that. That is it. Perfect example. So that is just an instant death for them. If that had been the other way around, we would have died. So, instant death. Boom. Crazy rolls. Exactly, Alex. Okay, so the last Sapwing. This is for us. That's a 7. So we're on 16. They're on 3. Plus, what's that? That's a 9. So that's 9 plus 3. That's 12. So we win there. So they're down to 2. We only need to wound them one more time. Oh, it's tricky to see. What is that? That's an 8. So we're on 17. That is for them. That is a 2 or a 4. Oh no, it's gone down to a 2. So we have won. Hurrah! So it does say, see, that's interesting. Have I put in... So because that was an event... yeah, it is a combat. So, victory in combat. We gain an experience point. After every victory in combat, you gain an experience point. Once 5 are collected, you can upgrade. So, did we do that last time? We did, didn't we? Yeah, because you upgraded. You put it towards the guild's ranking succession. Yeah, thank you. Nice one, Martha. Thank you. Great memory there. So we have 1 experience point. Now, have I got that in? See, this is why we're playtesting it. Because I think I've forgotten to put it actually on the adventure sheet. Yeah, I've got the guild's progress. Yeah, I need to add that. So there we go. You need a place to put it, to keep a track of your experience points. Lockpicking, yeah. Okay, meals, and then I'll put experience points here. Experience points. Okay, so we're on 1. Phew. We didn't die. Okay, so let's continue reading 18. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll read 18 again just to refresh your memory. You notice Matilda is in a sombre mood. The death of a thief affects all guild members. You decline any food and head straight out of the front door, determined to find out what kind of weapon would make us such strange wounds. That's right, because you see like claw marks on, like shredded the clothes. Wait, we have been there. Yes, I'm just rereading this. Oh, okay, so if you can remember it, we're going to the weapon shop, hack and slash, and that's when we're just about to decide what to do when an event happens. So it says here, you spot the sign of hack and slash above a foreboding shop front. It reads hack and slash. Oh no, okay, I didn't realise I was going to say that. And below, behind iron grilling covering glass windows, are several sharp and dangerous looking weapons. Just as you're about to step towards the door, you hear a noisy commotion to your left and see a junction leading into an alley. An excited crowd are cheering and hollering, spilling across the road. Just as you're about to decide what to do, something strange happens. An event occurs. Okay, so we've done the event. So you get your first decision. What would you like to do? You shake your head to clear your mind. Would you like to investigate the cheering and hollering crowd further? Type crowd. Or would you like to ignore the crowd, ignore the noise and continue into the weapons shop? Type shop. What would you like to do then? Would you like to investigate the crowd, or would you like to go into the shop? Oh, that's good. That is good. I'm so over the moon that Ian Livingston bought one. Honestly, that's amazing. Oh, Leerin's going for crowd. Jam's going for shop. Power. Information is power. Oh, that's run out. Unless I didn't turn it over to begin with. Leerin might have a point there. Gathering information if you're trying to investigate the murder. Is anyone else voting? Okay, looks like we're going to the shop. Okay, so let's go to shop. So, 19. I'm going to keep a track of these actually now. Oh, I should have really kept a track. Maybe I did and I just lost that bit of paper. Right, I'll write it on the back here then. 19. Okay, soon you spot the shop's heavy reinforced door, and after a strong push, it opens. The low-level lighting catches you off guard, and your eyes take time to adjust to the dimness of the shop. Through the low lighting, you manage to spot several objects for sale. We have a stiletto knife, a short sword, a long sword, an axe, a mace. 2 gold coglets, 3 gold coglets, 5 gold coglets, 6, and then 5, 5, and 5. Stirring inside of you, stirring inside you is surging. Should you attempt to steal one of the objects? But you do have gold. Okay, that's a good point. We have got 8 gold coglets. So if you want to buy a stiletto knife, it's a +1 in combat. Now you already have a goblin sword, which is +1. A short sword is 3 gold coglets for +2 in combat. A long sword is +3 in combat, and that's 5 gold coglets. So longsword, axe and mace are all +3 and they're 5. So the first thing we should say is, do you want to steal? It says roll 2d12, and if you roll higher than your sleight of hand attribute, your luck run out. Roll 2d12. If you roll equal to or lower than your sleight of hand attribute, you succeed. So, just to let you know what your sleight of hand is. Your sleight of hand is 6. Half inch it. Sword swallowers of goblin swords. That's possibly one of your best there, Jam. That was a beautiful joke. Okay, Martha doesn't want to risk it. So if you don't want it, type no if you don't think we should steal. Type no if you don't think we should steal. We can always buy one. We are a thief though, but is this the right place to try and thieve from somebody who you want information from? You got to pick a bucket or two. I'll be damned if I'm a thief who won't steal. Okay, so Alex would like to steal. Barracuda would like to steal. Interesting. Okay, so I think it's... Is that 1 all? That's 1 all. So if anyone else wants to... Jam wants to steal, okay. We've got 2 people who want to steal. This is risky though. Are you sure you want to do this? We are play testing the mechanic after all. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Sleight of hand. So you've got 6 sleight of hand. We're rolling 2d12. I like your where did I put the dice? I like your tenacity. We need to roll with 2d12s, 6 or under. Ethics is nice, but but I am what I am. Yeah, and at the moment your alignment is shady. So this is what I mean by the alignment. You do. I like to think that you would take into account what your alignment is, and at the moment you're shady, so you do tend to do shady things where you can. Obviously, you can play the game book how you like, but that's a bit of a guide. Okay, so we're going to roll 2d12. We've got to roll lower than 6 or equal. Here we go then. Let's roll a 1. What's that? That is a 12 straight away. In other words, that was the complete opposite of what we wanted. Okay, it says here, you ran out of luck, 19A. Okay. Calmly, but with speed, your hand darts out towards one of the objects. But even before your fingers touch the surface, you see a flash of steel and a sharp pain runs through your arm. In shock, you watch your hand fall to the floor. Oh, I see. 2 instants win. Exploding dice. Only for combat. Only for combat. Your hand falls to the floor. Blood spurts profusely as you freeze, unable to comprehend what has happened. Before you know what's what, the blade in front of you is whisked away. A sing-song voice fills the air. To spy a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. To spy a thief is very rare, but it can be done. To catch a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. Blah, blah, blah. To catch a thief is very rare, but it can be done. To kill a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. To kill a thief is very rare. By the time you hear the last verse, you see Stabata emerge from the shadows and she raises her blade once more. She whispers in your ear, and now it has been done. Sadly, your adventure ends here. It's only a flesh wound. Woo! Don't mess with Sabita. No, Sabita. Stabata. No. What have I called her? Sabata. Sabata? I think that's what I've called her. Say what? I know. Harsh. You've got to be a better thief. We was only looking, honest. She doesn't mess about. She doesn't mess about. So what we'll do... The rhyme reminded me of this. Oh, okay. Right, I better not click on that because then I'll lose the live stream. But yeah, oh really? Where did I get it from? I looked at old nursery rhymes, like from, you know, the 17th, 18th or whatever century. And there was one that was sort of similar to that. I thought I'd modify that one. But I didn't hear the tune. That's brilliant. I told you not to, you did indeed, Martha. I'm with you, Martha. The odds were against us. However, we have 3 lives. We've got 2 lives left. That's not part of the actual game mechanic rules, but for the live streams we do that, don't we? I didn't say steal. I said feel it. Yeah. I was just feeling the quality. Lost your hand. Ken fixed the wrong. Of course I did, yeah. That's exactly it, Jem. So, what we'll do is, let's say you don't steal. You don't even attempt to steal. So, you see the list of weapons and the prices, and you decide not to steal. I'm telling Sally of you. Can I have the lights to... can't... No, hang on. Can't have the lights too high, or the glare from the armour will blind you, yes? You hear from the far end of the long room. Along the left-hand wall are rows and rows of swords, axes, maces, daggers, and other pointy, sharp weapons. Oh, I've misspelt that as well. Along the right-hand wall are different types of armour. Helmet, breastplates, chainmail, greaves, gauntlets, and boots. Come in, welcome to Hack and Slash. The clue was in the title of the shop, to be honest. The finest weapons in all of Estrian. Take a look around, though I'm not sure why, the shopkeeper hesitates. Why a person of your standing would be in need of such equipment? In front of you is a tall, athletic lady with long brown hair, a sharp face, and keen eyes that fix upon you. Her long, flowing dress allows her unrestricted movement. You wonder if this is to catch any thieves that may be foolish to try their luck. We have the most skilled craftsman in all of Ferrum's Forge. I'm Sabita. Feel free to browse. Her smile is warm and genuine. Make a note. For certain scenes when you need to sneak, heavy armour will give penalties to stealth rolls and clanking plates allowed. Yeah, that's potential. Absolutely. This game over screen is very reminiscent of Scary Ends for... Oh, I see. Plot your own horror stories, says the game books. Oh, brilliant. Well, the thing is, I think when you come to an end, say you've chosen the wrong way and something happens, I always like it to be explained nicely. So I thought that... I'm very proud of that ending because it's really creepy. She just chops your hand off and then does a nursery rhyme at you and then kills you. So I was very proud of that. So I'm glad you like that. So I kind of want the endings to be different because even if you die, you know, it's still engaging to read how you die. So, not sure what your unexpected adventure will entail. You are unsure of what you'll need. You have a handful of experience in using a weapon, but you've never worn armour before. There you go, Levin, yeah. So, although I don't let you buy armour for some reason, you decide to see if to browse to see if anything catches your eye. So, as I say, would you like to buy anything? We have 8 gold coglets. Now, there's no point in buying the knife because that's the same as the goblin sword. So you can buy a short sword for +2 for 3 coglets. A long sword, axe and mace is a +3 for 5 coglets. So would you like to type, if you do want to buy anything, type what it is you'd like to, would you like to buy? Yeah, it's interesting, Leverin, because I've got to balance it not being too complicated with then balancing it being sort of realistic. So yeah, you're right. If you're wearing heavy armour, that's not going to allow you to sneak about so much. However, as a thief, I think character-wise, you wouldn't want to wear armour. So I think that's why I didn't put it so you could buy armour. Okay, so Barracuda would like to upgrade to a +2. On the other hand, in a narrow sewer tunnel fighting giant rats, a short thrusting sword will be much more advantageous than a long sword, which will hit the roof and get stuck if you try to swing it. Yeah, exactly. Knife, that could be easy to use for a thief. I'd wear oh, Kevlar. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I've fully thought through the armour aspect of it. I kind of wanted to keep it simple. But I take that on board, actually. So a +3 would be a long sword, an axe, or a mace. A thief needs good agility. Yeah, that is absolutely right. So, okay then, let's put this down. If you want the short sword, which is a +2, type short. If you want the long sword, type long. If you want the axe, type axe. If you want the mace, type mace. So probably a short swords like Barracuda. Yeah, that's probably good for close quarter. That's kind of how I see thieves. They kind of got daggers or knives or little short swords. Yeah, stilettos, Vince, will have a much easier chance to hit vital points in silent assassinations. Yeah, okay, let's go for a short. Because your goblin sword at the moment is only a +1. And so you get given in the starting pack, you get given 2 daggers, but they haven't got any bonuses on it. So let's buy a short sword. So you just write +2, figure combat. Okay, and that costs you 3 gold, so you're down to 5. Okay. And you have magically grown your arm back, your hand back again. Okay. Your thoughts drift back to the real reason you came here, and you ask Sabita if she wouldn't mind answering a question that requires her expertise. Always one to help when it comes to matters of weapons and combat, she nods her head in anticipation of your question. You tell her of the gruesome wounds inflicted on your fellow guild member, and from your description, Sabita is in no doubt. Those wounds were made by these, she says, as she reaches into a low cabinet and pulls out 2 matching objects. Ursus Chelesis. I don't know how you pronounce that. I think I made this name up. Ursus Chelis. URSUS, or maybe these are real anyway. CHELAS. I think they're real because I don't think I would have come up with a name that I can't actually pronounce. I'm sure Lyrian will have heard of that. An ancient weapon first found buried with an army of giants several hundred years ago in the Ulgar Republic. Reduced in size to fit human hands and known here as bear claws, as they resemble the powerful claws of our native brown bear in tumble-down woods. Oh, there you go. That's why I've put that. Sounds like bear's claws. There you go. Look at you guys. I can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not that I'm calling you dogs. You slip each over your knuckles, and the long metal blades shred any flesh in their way. You ask who would use such a terrifying weapon. Only one guild uses these, Sabita lowers her voice, not wanting to be overheard, even though no one else is in her shop. The Assassin's Guild. You freeze for a moment, letting her chilling words sink in. The Assassin's Guild is the most feared guild in the city. Deadly, secret, a guild not to be meddled with. This complicates matters, you think, as you thank Sabita and leave her shop. Add 1 experience point, so we've got another experience point. So when we get 5, you can cash it in, and cash them in. So that's 2. I'm back. What's happening? So, so we've just gone into the shop to determine what has made those claws. So on that body, on the fellow thief, there were wounds that shredded clothes. And we walked into the weapon shop and we decided, well, you decided, that they were going to try and steal a weapon. It didn't end well. They failed. They got their hand chopped off, and then they heard a creepy rhyme being sung to them by the shopkeeper who chopped their hand off and then killed them. So Ken's faked a dud dice roll to kill us. That's exactly what happened. And we've just discovered that the wounds, although we went back though, we used their life. We went back. So the weapon that used the shredded wounds were actually bear claws. They're metal prongs that basically put over your knuckles. I was just feeling it to check its balance. Very important when buying a new weapon. Yeah, I wasn't going to nick it, even though I'd opened the door and was making sure no one was watching. I wasn't going to nick it. So we've added 1 experience point. With your head foggy, you're unsure what to do next. You'd be foolish to interfere with the Assassin's Guild business. But on the other hand, it appears they have committed murder against the Thieves Guild. Hello, rude guy. How are you, sir? Good to hear from you. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go to visit the prophetess to discover the meaning of the strange card? Because on the body that we found, not only were there wounds, like bear-like wounds, the person was holding a card, a strange card. Or, if you know Craggy Six Fingers and would like to visit his family, you can go there. Or you can go to Talon Broken Bridge and visit their family. Or if you know Aragon Lightfoot, you can visit his family. So, all's good. Hope you're all doing well. We are indeed. May I suggest an anti-venom powder that you can secretly slip into a drink when you suspect to be poisoned? Pretend to die so your would-be murderer can have a shocking surprise when they check your body. Very handy in a Princess Bride style. Switch the cup gauntlet situation. That sounds like a good idea. And Arcos is Greek for bear. Oh, there you go. Hence Arctic, where polar bears are. And Arctic is no... Oh. And Antarctic is no bears. It's a fun fact from Sally. She bears all. No, that's... I didn't mean to say that. There you go. You see, it's as though I did my research. As though I actually did some research. I do like finding out little facts like that. So, I think, though, to be honest, I don't think I've written 31, 31A and 31B. So, nobody wants that. That joke was poo. You're absolutely right. So, I've not written those yet. So, let's go to the prophetess. Yay! Because what I want you to do is, if you know, you kind of know these people from the guild. So basically, guild members, Thieves Guild members are being killed. You suspect now that it's the Assassin's Guild. You're a little bit wary. So if you wanted to go and visit the families of any of them, just to say, offer your condolences and all of that, see if they know anything, why they would be targeted specifically. And also, what you got to think is, are you next? Is it arbitrary, or are they particularly targeting specific thieves? Okay, so number 17, we're going to go to the prophetess, because I have written the prophetess, and find out what the strange card is. Okay. So we leave the shop, the weapon shop, hack and slash. A light breeze feels refreshing on your face as you make your way through the busy streets. After navigating several streets, you see a thriving market stalls, with stalls drifting off in the distance. People scurry in all directions, busy with their day. The noise of the market seems overwhelming, the clatter of carts over cobbled streets, the calls from stallmongers enticing potential customers, the squeals and squeaks of passing livestock, the bellowing religious preachers predicting the end of the world, and how you should repent and save your soul. All these fill your senses. You must stay focused and press on to find the prophetess. After a short while, an intriguing sign next to an alley catches your eye. Madame Marseilles' Shop of Curiosities, Prophetess Extraordinaire. You have heard the rumours of a mysterious prophetess, but didn't know of her curiosities. If we do, might it be a risk of death? Well, let's find out, Martha. Oh, I got a medical tomorrow. Oh, no, sorry to hear that. I haven't been to the doctor since that fear of Oh, here we go. Why do I fall for them, Jam? I got a medical tomorrow. Haven't been to the doctor since I had that fear of lapels. He told me it was cholera. Next. I genuinely started to read that as a comment. Always one for exploring a flea market or a bric-a-brac fair. You push the door open. To your surprise, it pivots in the middle rather at one side. And as you step in, you realise you have to continue pushing the door, so the handle is now on the opposite side in order to close it. You smile a small smile and turn to face the room. You have a vague feeling you may have been in before, but it soon fades. The room is dimly lit with pockets of different coloured lighting sprinkled throughout, highlighting various objects in display cases or on tables. Just what exactly is making the light? You are unsure. You suspect it is coloured crystals. Whatever the secret, it looks stunning. The light is streaming through the stained glass window. You begin to slowly browse the items on show, not wanting to rush, for each object seems like treasure that has been discovered from exotic, faraway places. Next to each display are little handwritten cards detailing the name of the curiosity and its nature. You begin reading each one. Scrying stone. Chant a name and see into their future. Clockwork monkey. Chant the monkey's name, Crunklefoot, and it will perform various small tasks such as opening doors and lifting objects. Maybe making you a cup of tea. Flute of flight. Play a few notes and the person in front of you will begin to dance and jig. When you stop playing, they will stop dancing. Lantern of hope. When all seems lost, this object will light your way. Not only will it light your path, but fill your soul with unending optimism. Well, until you turn off the lantern. Wand of Destiny. Using this will turn any defeat into a victory. This turns any die roll into any number you would like. A stirring inside of you. Oh, that's a bit overpowered, isn't it? I'm going to have a look at that. Overpowered. Yeah, that might be a bit overpowered. Maybe you can only use it once. Or it's got 5 times. Maybe it's got 10 charges, 5 charges. Maybe do that. Let me write that down. A stirring inside of you is surging. Should you attempt to steal one of the magical objects? So, have you learnt from last time? Would you like to try your sleight of hand? You do have to roll 2d12 and Martha's straight in. No, we don't want to do that. I like that idea. Divine rolling intervention. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, exactly. I like that as well. It sort of reminds me of... I got it from Talisman, basically, with the fate, where you can spend a fate to kind of change the die. But that's, you know, you've got a finite amount of fate tokens, although you can gain them throughout the game. Whereas that, to me, was just every turn. It's like, well, that's going to take all the fun out of it. So what would you like to do? Would you like to steal or not steal? You decide. What would you like to do? Is it a good idea to try and steal one of the magical objects, or are you going to not steal one of the magical objects? If it's time, use make it magical potion instead. Oh yeah, I'm still writing the first draft. Yeah, absolutely. Not this time. We don't taste good deep fried extra crispy. Exactly. You don't really want to mess with a prophetess, to be honest, either. Still, Alex does. You are outvoted, probably for the best, because the odds are not in your favour at the moment. I also need to balance the stats at the beginning of the game. I do need to increase the stats, so maybe you roll 2 d12s to get your stats. Okay, you're not going to steal. Good. Out of nowhere, a soft, warm voice like water pouring into... Hang on, what's that? Into a glass, of course. Into a glass comes from behind you. Turning around, you see a short, frail lady stooping over a stave. She is wearing a brightly coloured headscarf, though through the thin silk, you can see she is bald. Her long pendulum earrings gently sway as she slightly tilts her head towards you and repeats her sentence. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Madame Marseille's proprietor, explorer and prophetess. Anything tickle your fancy? All manner of trinkets, baubles, bagatelles, knick-knacks, doodads, trumpery, frappery, grim cracks, and artifacts, all found from hidden caves, ancient temples, long-forgotten ruins, and deep, dark dungeons. But, no matter where they're from, all are magical, and all are a mere 6 gold coglets each. So, we've only got 5, so you can't buy any, I'm afraid. Should we let you buy some? Should we say they're 5 gold? Would you like to buy one? If she's based on talisman, she can turn us into a toad. Well, I'm not sure the prophetess. No, the enchantress turns you into a toad. And I have got an enchantress in here, but I think you guys went off to the thieves' den. I don't think you chose the enchantress. I can't remember now. 1 coglet short. Well, you know, I'm feeling in a good mood. Steal, steal. I ain't got enough gold. I'm going to steal. I'm a thief. Yeah, we are there, and Martha's got a good point. We are there to ask for information. I saw a frog who'd lost his ear. A frog who lost his ear. It was towed away. Oh, I saw. I'll do that again. I saw a frog who lost his ear. He was towed away. Right. Okay. No, you can afford it. You can afford it. She's doing a discount today. What would you like then? Would you like a scrying stone, clockwork monkey, flute of flight, lantern of hope, or wand of destiny? Or you don't have to buy anything, but if you do, write down what would you like to buy. Car, not ear. I know. I got it. I'm gonna just drink. Just need more drink. That cures it all. Oh, the music's getting rousing. Would you like to buy anything or not? Nobody buying anything? Saving your gold coglets? My typing plus your reading equals pun death. Where all the puns go to die. What was available? Okay, we asked us. Okay, so available was the scrying stone, which means you can see into someone's future. Clockwork monkey. It's like a little assistant. It can help you out with small tasks. Flute of flight, which means somebody in front of you just starts dancing and can't stop until you stop. And then we've got the lantern of hope, which lights your way and gives you that unending optimism. So you're never going to feel like you're going to fail. Wand of destiny, that will turn any defeat into victory, which means you've got 5, maybe 6. I'm going to work it out. You got 6 shots, if you like, of the wand, which turns a die roll into any number you like. Yeah, that's quite powerful, isn't it, that one? So, anyone else? Wand of Destiny? Okay, let's get the Wand of Destiny then. So, I'll put it in the backpack. Wand of Destiny. Destiny! Which means 5 times, change one die roll into any number. Okay. Let's do the wand. You have the wand. We have no more money. But you're a thief. Yeah. You're bound to pick up some cash somewhere along the time. So, just as you're deciding whether or not to buy any... Oh yeah, just as you're about to decide whether or not you're buying any magical objects, Mademoiselle adds a word of warning. We've done it now. These objects are ancient with origins unknown, and as such their magical qualities have been, let's say, warped. She sees your eyebrows rise and quickly tries to reassure you. That's why there's so low prices. The desired magical outcome for each object will vary. I've tried to fix the issue, but alas, no luck. So it kind of might work. If it's overpowered, you could always say the wand gives you one re-roll. Well, actually, just reading that, I'd forgotten written that, Alex. So what I thought would be quite fun is, and this reminds me of the Dungeons and Dragons, you know, when is it Presto? He doesn't always get what he wants. He's not very good at magic, so he kind of, you know, goes, right, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Da-da. And it's like a bunch of flowers or whatever. So it'll be sort of like that every now and again I'll lace it where it doesn't work, and you might, you know, you cast the spell and then you get a cheese sandwich in your hand. Something like that. Save at least 3 charges before we head into Assassin's Den. Yeah, absolutely. So I quite like that. Yeah. So, yeah. So that I think has built in that balancing mechanism there. So, if you'd like to purchase any of the magic objects, which we have, having been distracted long enough, your mind jumps back to the strange card and you ask Madame Marseilles if she wouldn't mind answering a question that requires her expertise. Immediately she holds up her left hand and warns, the meaning of the card you seek is bound deep within the fabric of corruption. You freeze, not knowing what to say, astounded by the prophetess's knowledge. How could she know, you think? The mark of the hidden flame, what is done in the shadows, is corrupt. The image on the back of the card. Madame Marseilles continues, the man sits cross-legged, blindfolded, holding a sword in front of him. He is surrounded by masked figures dressed in red, who are each holding gems and gold items. How could she possibly know this? You didn't tell her what the illustration was. 1/2 pound of skin, decayed, 1/2 pound of bone, 1/2 pound of flesh, then the debt is paid. Madame Marcellus' rhythmic words linger in the air. Be warned, thief. The Assassin's Guild is watching. What? The Assassin's Guild is responsible, but why? With your head spinning, you look up at Madame and ask Madame Marcellus more questions, only to find she is gone. You think it strange as you heard no footsteps, no doors opening or closing. Startled, you wonder if the magic was involved and leave the shop. Add 1 experience point to your adventure sheet. Ooh, got another experience point. I'm quite happy with the balance of where I've put these experience points at the moment. So not only do you get one for combat, but you also get one for every now and again. I've sprinkled them out when you find out, you know, cool information, or you do. She's gone. Steal everything. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. You're a thief, even though you've got incantation spells that you can use, scrolls that are one-off scrolls. We've got one at the moment called, what have we got? No, I'm sure we've got one. Oh, we've got the Scroll of Small Vigour, which adds +1 on your combat. The scrolls, the magic scrolls you can use are one-off. So once if you cast it, you have to cross them out. You're a thief. You're not. You know, she's a magic person, so I would be a bit wary. Thank you so much, Gokusu, for the rain. Yeah, he is nodding off. He's concentrating on the rain. Oh, we're a thief. I thought we were a kleptomaniac. Well, they're pretty close, aren't they? He's nodding off again. Yeah, he's had a long day. He's had a long couple of weeks. Yeah, no, we're playing a thief, and we've discovered... well, we bought a fake map, basically. We were conned. We thought there was treasure there. So we were just heading out to go and try and claim or disprove, anyway, that the treasure exists. The Crown of Chaos. However, we hear someone cry, there's been a murder in this town, and so we went to investigate it. Did we? Or did we go into the sewers? No, we went out. That was it. We went out into the sewers. Yeah, because you can do it the other way. But we went through the sewers. We saw a goblin in the sewers. There you go. That's the book. That's the cover. And we met this chap here in the sewers. Luckily, you beat him. And then next, sort of a bit further down, there was a body. And you recognised it as Craggy Six Fingers, who was part of the Thieves Guild. And you're like, oh, right, I better go and tell the Thieves Guild that there's been a murder. So that's why you're on the trail of trying to discover who murdered Craggy Six Fingers. Okay, so outside, and with this disturbing information, you take a moment to reflect how to proceed. If you'd like to visit the weapon shop, I think we've done it all then. It's because you've gone to the weapons. If you'd like to know, yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. Yeah. Because I haven't yet written, and they're not in this sample, if you know Craggy Six Fingers and would like to know his family. So there you go. We was a Kleptomaniac, now we're taking something for it. Very good. So I just want to make sure that, did you know... Yeah. Turn to 14. Did we know about the other murders that took place? Because we knew about Craggy. Yeah. Okay, then we go to the Thieves' Den. Okay. We go back to the Thieves' Den. The Thieves' Guild. Yeah, it says here, 2 of our brethren were saying Craggy Six Fingers and Argon Lightfoot. Okay, but weirdly enough, I think I mentioned 3 people murdered. So yes, this is just a sample. I still need to tidy it all up. It's basically the first draft. Yeah, the doctor told us to take a seat. It's a pun off. So there we are. That is basically... You didn't do everything in the sample. But you did a lot. I don't want to spoil the Enchantress then if we didn't do the Enchantress. Because if you do want to... So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put this up on my website, edratales.com. I'm going to go through it again because I've noticed a few typos. I've been so busy that I needed to get this out for the launch of my book, which is Of Magic and Monkeys. There it is, by Loquacious McCarbre. So these are going to be on sale. I'm going to put these up on my website to go on sale as well. And so if you go to Edra Tales, you will be able to purchase this directly from me from my website. I can sign it for you. It's only £10. And then also I'm going to put up this sample after I rewrite it, or, you know, like to get all the typos out of it, and look again if there's any broken links. And so I'm going to have that as a sample, and I'll put that up on my website. Plus, I will also put links to where to buy The Crooked Crown, which is the game that Kedrick and I co-designed and has just been published last weekend at the UK Games Expo, as endorsed by Sir Ian Livingstone. Can't say that. But he did buy a copy. That's every boy's dream come true, isn't it? The creator of Lara Croft has bought a card game. What a dude. He knows good merch when he sees it. Yeah, so The Crooked Crown, I'm hoping it's going to be on Amazon very, very soon. and it should be in shops as well. They have a team of sales people, so they try to sell it into shops, and we'll see. Feeling bad since I've been creating for a long while. Oh, I know what you mean, Martha. I know what you mean. Don't feel too hard on yourself, though. Sometimes, like you tell me, you know, take time off. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. So again, do the same for you. Just realise, look, if you're not in the mood, or if you're feeling down or depressed or whatever, then don't worry about it in terms of, oh, I must be creating or haven't done. Maybe just go off and do something small that kind of might help you in that respect. You know, it doesn't always have to be major projects. Jan's put, me neither. I need to get back into writing, but I'm going away all next week. Well, absolutely, Jam. Just enjoy your holiday. I mean, I went away for the half term, and it was great. Went to Devon. I did do a bit of work, but just for a day, I think. You know, I was working on my murder mystery game, on my prototype. But for the most time, I was just swimming. We were going to visit places. You know, we even went on a steam train, which was fantastic. Played pool, went swimming. You know, it was good. So, yeah, just enjoy your holiday. Been very busy with medieval festivals, 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, exactly. You got to have time for you. It's not necessarily all about creativity, is it? So there we are. So I really, really appreciate, you know, you wanting to play test this. So thank you so much. Jam is off to London for that film project. Oh, yeah, brilliant. And then linking to relatives. There you go. That's being creative, isn't it? To go to London to get involved with that film project that you're involved with. Oh, I can't quite see that icon. That looks like a general sort of doing that. Is that right? Or a general zombie. General Zombie. We have General Zombie to see you, sir. To see you, Major Vampire. Maybe I should just end it here. I'm going to have some more drink. You certainly can, Martha. Absolutely. Yeah, so I really, really appreciate it. It all helps. It all helps me get a gauge of whether I'm on the right track. I've never written a game book before, so thank you to Jonathan for hints and tips over the years, and to be inspired by you, sir, and be inspired by Sir Ian Livingstone, and of course Steve Jackson as well, who I did have the pleasure of meeting at the last Fighting Fantasy Fest. Oh, I need to get my ticket for that, don't I, Jonathan? Don't tell me you've sold out. I'd be gutted. Yes, so there we are. So thank you so much for playtesting that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. Don't let me know if you didn't. Do you need my haircut, actually? Look at that. It's getting a bit long. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm going to advertise the Cookie Crown more and my book more, because now I've got more time. It's a great story. Oh, thank you, Jam. That's very appreciative of it, because, you know, you've obviously, you've inspired me as well. So, you know, you've written game books, so that's cool. So, yeah, so thank you. Means a lot. Jonathan's obviously drunk in the corner of his study with Kraken. Just nice one, guys. Thank you so much. So thank you, Jam. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Alex. Well, I had a good one, folks. Cheerio. I'm looking forward to the postman bringing the Cookie Crown. So am I. Let me know. Post up on Edra Tales what you think of it. Yeah, that'd be great. The game's afoot, as old Holmes would say. Can't wait to unravel the mystery. Yes, thank you, Lerin. You let me know. Yeah, brilliant. Excellent. Nice one, Sally. Thank you. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Rude Guy. Thank you. Have I missed anyone else out? I think I have. I'm not sure. If I have, I do apologise. I think that's everybody. Thank you to all those that watched that didn't comment as well. If you do want to comment and join in, then you need to follow the channel. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. You can just watch, and hopefully it's entertaining enough as it is. And if you do want to follow, and then if you click like the notifications bell or button, you should get exactly a notification of when I go live. Thank you, McCarbre. Oh, lovely. The next live stream is this Friday at 7 PM UK time, where we will be back again playing The Witcher, playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's been a while. Take care, and may the magic of the Crooked Crown flow through you always. Got to get the plug in. Got to get the plug in. There's no plug in here, by the way. It's completely electric free.